Yo, what up, though? Todd Malkins, and you're now checked into a new episode of Sweet 1701. Steady rockin' Zai, y'all looking real good on this Fifth Avenue furniture. What you got for me?
Look here, Ty, y'all already know I got the Johnny Walker highball mix today. It's going down. And we talking Lil Wayne and Cardi B. Zai, what you got?
Listen, you know I got the community news we all can use. I got the Chiefs in the building.
Wait. Chiefs, you mean more than one?
Oh, you already know. Plural, not singular.
So the spot really is hot today.
Oh, it's hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Let's go.
You're now tuned in to Sweet 1701. Check it in. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Steve Lobel, a.k.a. We Working. Detroit, what up? I'm via New York, though, as you know. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Ty Mopkins. The 1701 podcast is coming real soon. You better tune in. If not, bam!
Yo, what up, though? You're now checked into Sweet 1701 and checking in now on the Fifth Avenue sofas. We have Chief Todd Bettison and Chief James Harris. Detroit Police and Detroit Fire is in the house right now. You're now checked in. Let's go.
Everybody wants to be on Sweet 1701.
What up, yo, Detroit, what's new? Sweet 1701, come through. Todd Hopkins, reintroduce yourself. This couldn't be done by no one else. Steady rock on the ones and twos. Cut sharp like Jalen Rose hairline, ooh, yeah. Earl Flynn in my Pistons starter jacket. Got a fresh outfit with the Jimmy Smash. Zaza chose God over Joy Road. Musta kick the energy up in the fridge cold. Oh, got legends on the wall, man. Only sweet with legendary dog gang.
Sweet 1701, put the D in the frame. Where the hustlers wear threads and the legends got gang. Talking Pistons while the city hit the blade. Old English D on the hat, can't forget the yay. BLS tapped in, scamming diamonds on the set. Counts rolling every quote, stitch fresh off the press. DR2 cut clean, no cap, Carter Vince. Every guest bring a thread that connect with success. The grind meets gloss, take it back to the roof. Bitches varsity talks from the kicks to the suit. Mic check from the stool, top it's hot like a toast. It's more than a pod, it's the voice of the coach.
This is just not a podcast. This is a production. Let's go.
Everybody wants to be on Sweet 1701.
What up, dog? Welcome to another episode of Sweet 1701. It's your man, DJ Steady Rock. Zai, what's good?
What up, yo, Steady? First off, we're tired.
Look here, we're going to bring him out. Look here, I need y'all to make some noise for our host, your host, Mr. Todd Malkins. Let's go.
Steady rock on the ones and twos. Cut sharp like Jalen Rose hairline, ooh, yeah.
Can't stop on that pocket.
In my Pistons starter jacket. Got a fresh outfit with the Jimmy Smash. Zaza chose God over Joy Road. Musta kick the energy up in the fridge cold.
What up, though? You're now tuned in. Well, now you're checked in to another episode of Sweet 1701, and we got a full house here today. Steady Rock, what up, though?
What's good, Ty?
You tell me something good. Zai,
Listen, it's going down today.
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 Of all days.
Of all the days.
Why is it going down today?
'Cause we got we. Like a cop. We got the Chiefs in the building, big Chiefs.
All hail to the Chiefs. All hail to the Chiefs. Who we got, Zai?
Listen, we got Chief James Harris in the building of the fire department, the bravest, okay? Always saving lives. And you already know we got the big Chief Bettison, Todd Bettison in the building. You already know, always protecting and saving our lives. The finest, okay? And they both fine. They some BMWs, black men winning and working.
Okay, well, hey. I guess y'all can leave then. She done set y'all up so small. Appreciate y'all coming by, checking us out, relaxing on the Fifth Avenue furniture here that we got from Fifth Avenue Furniture.
Yeah.
Guys, we don't want to keep you long because we know you got to get out here and help keep our city going and growing.
Yeah.
So my first question is to you, Chief Harris. Please tell me your exact title and what do you do for the fire department and the city of Detroit?
I'm chief of the community relations divisions for the fire department. What I do is educate the public on fire safety, fire prevention, and keep us safe. And we're proactive. We're the best in the world at fighting fires, but we don't have to fight another fire if we educate our citizens on how not to start one.
And then we also got Detroit's top cop here.
Yes.
Please introduce yourself and let us know what all you do, which we already know, but we want the viewers to know as well.
Todd Bettison, Chief of Police for the City of Detroit, and protect, serve, engage out there, walk the streets, not just downtown, in your neighborhood, on your street, on your block.
Facts.
So let me just say this. First and foremost, thank you guys for your service.
Yes.
Not only your time today, but thank you for your service.
Thank
you. You guys are a main part on why our city constantly grow and grow and grow. And as we grow, it's because of the services that you guys provide.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question, and then I'll let Zai and Steady rock, because I know they got some questions as well, too. And please feel free to kick up your shoes and relax your feet.
Okay, copy up down to
I see what you're doing, and I feel you, because I'm going to kick up my feet, too.
Right.
On a day-to-day basis, what is your oath and what is your daily command and what you would like to see happen here in the city of Detroit? I'll go with you first.
For me, it's about continuous improvement, being the best, never number 2, but number 1.
Come on.
And so with my team, it's like, how can we continuously improve everything that we do? Even if we was perfect, Ty, which we're not, nobody's perfect. But if we were, I would still be trying to improve upon that. And so moving Detroit from out of the top 10 of most violent cities, and so crime is steadily going down in each category. Because you concentrate on the homicides, you concentrate on the non-fatal shootings, but what about the sexual assaults? What about the rapes? What about the child abuse?
Come on.
We're down in all categories of that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Big hand for that.
But
big chiefs, not the little ones.
But it's still too high. So my goal is, while I'm chief, to get us out that top 10 and ultimately have Detroit being one of the safest big cities in America. And that's really the goal. And doing it in a way where Detroiters appreciate it. Not coming in, just taking over a neighborhood, but being engaged and making sure that when we find individuals that we all agree upon, that's horrible and horrendous for the neighborhood, the community say, y'all need to get him and hurry up. You take care of that, chief. Just like with the Sting. That was a nightclub. I actually went viral on a clip, but it made me so bad because my top thing is anytime somebody hurting our babies. And when they had them little girls up in that strip club and that mother found them, I lost my mind. And I can tell you, what makes me feel good, it was when I drive past the Sting and it's still closed.
Come on.
That's right. That's
Come
right.
on. Come on.
That's right.
I love
Chief
that.
Harris?
To piggyback on what the chief said, he said 2 key things. He said his team. We can't do it alone. Oftentimes we come to a fire, people think it's one firefighter that rescues the baby, puts the fire out, climbs on the roof. It's teamwork. And we've got the best team in the world. I don't say United States, I say the world.
Come on.
There was a time they had a thing called Devil's Night. Our fire load has decreased tremendously.
Come on.
And it's not just because of us. We could give our firefighters all the credit, but it's because our citizens, they're educated. How many of you all have opened your oven and turned your oven on in the winter to keep the house warm?
Oh, I'm a testimony. I come from that.
Who came home? Who came home late at night?
Don't tell our business like that, Chief.
You had to get a sheet to cover up other rooms. So
That's a fire hazard.
On the windows.
That's a fire
I'm a
hazard.
Focus Hope kid. I understand.
We've all done it. Who's come home and put on their lemon pepper wings and their fries and then went and checked their Instagram?
Dang.
That's a fire hazard.
Come on.
It only takes a minute for that whole house to be engulfed in flames.
Yes.
So we take pride in educating our public and getting our neighborhoods involved. Whether it's our seniors, we go to every school in the city of Detroit. Shout out to DPSCD. We got a partnership with them. We educate all our children. And the average child goes home, especially kindergarten through 5th grade. What do they do when they go home? Mama, guess what I learned today? Daddy, guess what I learned
Come
today?
on.
Where are our smoke alarms? Piggybacking on that, DSAT, we give out free smoke alarms and install them in homes. So we take major pride in that. Halloween's coming up. It's no more Devil's Night. It's no more Angels Night. It's Halloween in the D. We're celebrating in conjunction with DPD. We're giving all the kids in the city candy. That's what Detroit is about.
So let me ask you a question. Now I'll start with you again. How can one that's watching this program, that's a resident of the city of Detroit, become eligible to get a smoke detector and a fire alarm, smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector? How can one reach out and get one of those?
DetroitMI.gov, click on the fire department.
Say that one more time.
DetroitMI.gov, G-O-V.
Okay.
Click on the fire department. We'll pull up. We'll pull up on your block to your house, to your doorstep, and install. You don't have to do anything but open the door and let us in.
What?
Now wait. So now there's no excuse because you just said, what do you do?
Pull up on your block, pull up on your door, come in, install your smoke alarms. That's
Now,
the first step in your fire escape plan.
Now what I've always remembered being a lifelong Detroit resident, whether it's Detroit Fire or Detroit Police, you guys always have a presence in schools, right? When I was young, we had this thing where the officers used to come to the school. These called the Blue Pigs.
Yes, yes.
Where they would come and
Oh, man.
perform.
Rock
So what they
stars.
did, they changed the narrative on something that was bad because you get the thing. Well, here come the pigs, here come the fuzz, here come all. I'm that old, Steady. I'm that old.
I'm not old.
Where they was called the fuzz.
Yeah, we used to look forward to
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm still a young kid.
Look, we used to look forward to
I'm
the
that
pigs
old.
coming.
So
But
I remember as a kid watching the Blue Pigs come perform.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, what type of programs do both of you guys have set up that you guys are more involved with the schools so the young kids can grow up and see police officers and firemen as friendly as, for one, community servants that helping our community grow?
Absolutely.
I'll start off with that one. Our officers, when it comes to the relationship that we have with the community, is really second to none. So when I'm out with chiefs of police from other places and they're talking about community relations, we actually do it in the city in a way that our residents appreciate it. And so we have a program called Brotherhood Sisterhood, where it was started organically from Captain Thurkill over at the 9th Precinct, where we went into 6 of the high schools and our officers, not just the neighborhood police officers, but even our officers on special ops, work with the kids, and they would have critical conversations where the kids could come to the precincts. When we were in the schools, we actually got grants and continued it on. So we're still in those schools today, and we host hundreds of kids. We're over in Persian, we're over at Henry Ford, we're at Cody, East English Village. Also, we have our Explorers program where it's kids that engage as well with us. We also, with Grow Detroit Young Talent, with our junior police cadet program, we have kids that also work from the ages of like 13 to 25 with inside the police department, and it gives them summer employment. So we had about 500 kids this summer, just keeping them off the streets. But we're going to continue to engage with our schools. And we have something that when I was the deputy mayor that I started with our community violence interrupters, and they're in schools in the mayor's office working along with myself. We actually help bridge the gap with Superintendent Nikolai Beatty so that we could get folks with critical lived experience to being able to be mentors in the schools as well, to help interrupt the violence and give the kids another avenue too. And we're just going to continue on. And at the next episode, when I come again, I'll have something to even drop on you even hotter, what we're going to be doing in the schools as far as engagement, because I'm all about continuous improvement, taking it to the next level. And I'm a recruiter as well. So I got somebody coming that's hot, that's going to be coming on my team, that's going to really help solidify the gap when it comes to government, police, and the school systems. And I can't forget our charter schools too, because we got a lot of charter schools, and all of the kids are ours, because some of our kids who live in the city, they go to Rouge, they go to E-Course, they're going to all over. And so I understand that regardless of whether you live in Oak Park, because a lot of our kids in Detroit, they come to Oak Park. They're all of our kids.
Yeah, and that's true what you say about the charter school. Shout out to Jalen Rose Leadership Academy,
Okay.
JRLLA.
Yes.
They are making strides. They are making real progress where they're competing now with the Renaissance and the Cass and the Kings and things like that. So shout out to my brother, Jalen Rose. Chief, same question to you. What type of what type of community involvements that you guys provide for schools here?
We do it all. Like JDF, our Junior Fire Cadet Program, that's GDYT. We do that every summer. But we take it a step further. I can remember a time, wow, I'm getting old. This is about 8 years ago. I'm on the rescue squad off Dexter and Ewald Circle. Shout out to Engine 40. So we're coming back from a fire, and we see some young kids in the driveway. They're playing basketball. My captain at the time was like, "You want to play them?" Like, heck yeah. So we jump off the rig. We still got our gear on, our pants, our boots. We come out. The kids like, "What are you doing?" Like, "We about to beat y'all butt." They're like, "Oh, man," they get fired up. So it's that engagement piece. If you see it, you can be it. So not only do we go into schools, we're going to every school, K through 8, and we do go to our high schools as well. Every career day we're there. Any kind of community engagement, whether it's JRLA, whether it's DPSCD, whether it's a Catholic school, like the chief said, they're ours. We take them in as our kids. We invite them to the fire station. We have them come up to the fire station, do a tour. Like we tell every citizen in the city of Detroit, our firehouse is not our firehouse, it's actually yours. You're paying taxes. You live here. Our firehouse is open 24 hours. We're welcoming. The door is open. Come in and see what we do. Learn about the fire department, but we mentor. We talk about life. We talk about everything. Young men and young women, they can always come up to us. It's an open door policy. But we are at every school, not only preaching fire safety, but hands-only CPR and medical as well.
So this will be my last question to you guys, and then I'll open up because I know Zion Steady got some questions for you as well. And I always ask entertainers and athletes this question. I'm gonna ask you. When did you know? When did you have your aha moment? Like, I think I want to be the police chief. I think I want to be a Detroit fire chief. Or I wanted to be a police officer. Or I wanted to be a firefighter. When did you have that aha moment? This is it. This is my calling, and this is my destiny.
Man, I will tell you, I was a kid at Wayne State, and I was making minimum wage, working 20 hours a week. I was broke, right? But just real.
He said, bro.
I mean, I was.
You heard the beat. The beat was real life.
Look, I was on the bus. I was that dude in my best friend ride on the passenger side. That was me.
Any way you can get there.
Any way I could get there.
Right. So I got a quiz. Hold on, pause that right there, because you said you was on the bus.
Which one?
I got a quiz.
Yeah.
What did us as youngsters used to call the bus?
The Iron Pimp.
Yep.
The freight?
Okay, so your era was the freight. Our era was the Iron Pimp.
Yep.
Yes,
Continue
it
your
was.
story, son.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I was on that Cass Avenue, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right.
That ran once an hour.
Yep. I was there, and so it was a police officer by the name of Joe Hutchison, and he was at Wayne State, and he said, you ought to think about joining the police department, because he came to class in his uniform. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to be the police. Y'all don't make money and stuff. He said, yeah, we do. Now I'm making $3.75 an
So
hour.
wait, you broke,
Right, bro.
and you telling somebody about they not making no money.
Absolutely. So
What side of town you from, Chief?
man, I actually grew up like downtown.
There you
I was,
go.
I was downtown. My mom lived at the Trolley Plaza, so I was back and forth. And she didn't drive, so she caught the bus.
There you go.
We was on the bus. My mom didn't drive till she was 37, man. So if we went to Eastland, man, it took.
So Eastland was your mom.
Yeah, Eastland was my mom.
So Northland was ours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I said, well, how much you make? I said, how much y'all make anyway? He said, we make. You start out at 28,000. I couldn't. That didn't sink in.
Yeah.
So, because I'm in the city, we're an hourly type person. We're not salary. I said, but how much is that an hour? He said, that's $14 an hour. I was like, what? I was like,
What'd you do?
I said, I straightened up. I started calling him sir. I said, what do I apply? He said, you go down to 20. He said, you go down to 20,
It got real.
23 something Park. You go down to Park Street and apply.
Wow.
I went down to Park Street. 6 months later, I was in the police academy. The rest history.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, going from $3 an hour to making full time,
You
winning.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially
was
at that
on.
time, yeah, you winning.
When was your aha moment? Or when did you knew you was destined to be a fireman, then fire chief?
My late granddad, actually, he's one of the first African-American police commanders in the history. Started police department, DPD, 1947.
Okay.
He bought me a fire chief car for Christmas when I was like 2. A metal red fire chief's car. I still got it. Says fire chief on the side.
Yeah, back in
You
those
could ring
days,
the
the toys
bell.
was made out of real
Made
metal.
out of real steel. And it had pedals. It wasn't electrical. You got in the car, you could steer it, but you had the pedal to go. Had a bell on the side, fire chief. So fast forward, I get burned in a fire right on Mendota between Cambridge and 7 Mile. I can take you to the house right now. Almost died, thought I was gonna die. They had to pull me out the window. So I'm at Sinai Grace, I'm bandaged up, my mummy up, skin dripping, everything.
Ooh.
My family comes by the house afterwards like, yeah, so where you gonna work next? I was like, next? It's like, I'm staying here. What are you talking about? So I get these bandages off and I can breathe a little better.
I done got jumped in. I'm initiated now. I'm
I'm
here.
locked in. This is where I need to be. So when I got appointed to fire chief in 2021, I looked at that car, looked at those pictures like, Granddad,
Come on, Granddad.
Yes.
yeah, you planted the seed. I'm good.
Definitely got to chill.
Nothing like planting that seed.
So I want to open up the floor because I know Zion Steady got some questions for you guys. Go ahead, Zion.
Well, I know, like, you referencing your granddad and your mom and those individuals that helped that journey along the way. To the young men in the community, right? what do you want to say to those mothers, those fathers that are trying to get their young men and their daughters on the right path? Because y'all don't want to lock them up. You hate going to the scene and seeing young men in an accident and you know they're young, they living their best life. What advice would you give to mothers and fathers that want to see their children as the fire chief or the police chief one day, or just in a decent career?
Yeah, I'll start out. Sometimes your kids can't hear you.
Say that.
Say that one more time, sir.
Sometimes your kids can't hear you. You're just mom. You don't know. Especially when young men get about 14, 15, and they start, as they say back in the day, smelling themselves, feeling themselves.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's when big uncle, that's when the uncle, that's when, and if it's your daughter, that's where auntie, or that's where somebody that's credible, that they respect.
Yes.
But you gotta find somebody that can get through. The person will say the same thing that you're saying, but the kid can't hear you, but they'll hear them. It's gonna take all of us being that village to come in and be able to break through. And like Chief Harris just said, being able to show them something. Like when I meet with our young people and I see them, oftentimes their fire is already put out, the light is already out. They don't even see themselves in the future because all they see around them is despair.
That part.
So they can only aspire to be what they see in the neighborhood, but it's a big world out there.
Absolutely.
And they're just as smart as anybody else. They can have it. And so we collectively, like Zaza, when you come in and them little girls see, like, you walking in looking glammed up, like, oh, you ain't gotta just shake or do some of the stuff that we seeing to get paid and make it. No, you can rise up. Steady Rock, come on, man.
I love
Appreciate
it.
it.
You know, when you walk in and you let them know, guess what? I ain't got to sling dope.
Yeah.
And I ain't got to hurt my brother.
Yeah.
And I'm still cool. And I still got jewels on because they all want them.
They want to look fresh.
They want to be fresh, right? Just like they can join the police department. We fresh and we make money.
Okay.
See, that's the thing right there. I hire at 18. I got 18, 19-year-old kids making over 100,000 right now.
Come on.
People don't even know that. They think that police don't make money. Fire department, they are getting paid.
Yes.
They got big houses.
Yes.
They got boats. I think he got a boat.
Yes.
I mean,
James like, all right,
I know he got the boat.
Secrets.
Listen, I know he got the boat, Bettison. I don't know if he got the boat, but I know he got the boat.
Hey, listen. He can't take his boat with him all the time, but he can invite you out to the lake. And I'm just saying that, right, because folks want to live a life, but you can live it and you can get it the right way, and it's right there. I hired at 18.
Yes.
I love
18 years old.
Yes.
And Chief, you know, earlier this year, you helped with Parents with an Agenda. You led and facilitated a workshop. You came in there and electrified those young men. And young men and young women see you with the buffs on, and they see you in the news, and they see you showing up, right? And sometimes our kids just need somebody to show up. Why is that so important that you keep showing up for our youth?
It's huge. You see it, you can be it. And like the chief said, a lot of times in our neighborhoods, in the urban neighborhoods, you don't see anything. You see the drug dealer, you see the numbers person, you see a stripper. That's all you see. And you think that's all you can be. But that's far from the truth. But you can see it, you can be it. So, and a lot of times you got to come to these kids' level.
Absolutely.
You got to do what they like to do.
Absolutely.
They like to play video games. You sit down and play a video game with them.
Yeah.
Like Chief Bettison is huge. He does that Walk a Mile Wednesday. I mean, you should see him. He's like the Pied Piper. The whole neighborhood's coming out.
Yeah.
But that's what you have to do. You have to engage. You can't do it from the suites. You can't do it from the office. You got to come and get involved and come and speak their language and talk their talk and walk their talk. And they'll follow if you lead the right way.
I love
That's
that.
dope. And see,
go ahead, Steady.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, for me, they pretty much asked everything. I just want to commend, being a native Detroiter and still living in the city, I just want to commend you both because I know that fires are down. I know that crime is down. And our city services you guys provide are absolutely working under your leadership. So I just want to being a native Detroiter, I got to commend both of y'all, man, because y'all doing y'all thing. So
And not only are they doing their thing, but I'm appreciative that you're getting people off the street that are hurting people, especially women. It's been an increase across the nation with domestic violence for men and women. And I love the fact that both of you show up. Why is it so important for women to be protected not only in the community, but in their career choices, because both of you all have women in leadership. And I love the fact that you don't try to minimize women. You elevate women into leadership.
Yes.
Why is that so important to protect women and keep women elevated in their position?
I mean, without the Black woman, without our mothers, without our aunties, we wouldn't be here.
Amen.
So we have to elevate them.
Yes.
The Detroit Police Department, we have more women working than any other major law enforcement by percentage-wise. About 26% of our department is female.
Say that one more time, Chief.
26% of our department is female.
Come
Let's
on.
give it up. Let's give it up for that.
All the ladies.
And that gives a different type of touch.
Yes.
And so we have to protect them. We have to elevate them. And when we say to our daughters, you can be anything, we mean it. And so we're going to put you in that position. We're going to be behind you, and we're going to let you lead. And when you lead, we will ensure that folks follow.
Come on.
Yes.
That's
Big
what's
Chief,
up.
not the
Yes.
little one. What about
Yes.
you?
You want to see a rock star? We're at a fire off Linwood. It's the summertime. It's hot. We just got through putting the fire out. And, you know, we got our helmets on.
Mhm.
We got our masks, so you really can't see us. We had a lady, and I won't say her name, but anyway, she takes off her helmet, takes off her mask, and the whole neighborhood, the whole block was like, I'll never forget this. This little kid was like, that fireman is a lady. I mean, and they were overwhelmed, and little girls was coming up to her, touching her and everything.
Yeah.
It was just dynamic because you really don't see a lady firefighter that often.
No,
it's
you
always
don't.
mostly
Nice.
men. It's always mostly men portrayed on TV. So we put our women in leadership. We got our deputy commissioner, the highest ranking woman on the fire department. We got captains, we got chiefs, you name it. But like I keep saying this, and I know Steady Rock, I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but if you see it, you can be it.
Yes.
And when these young ladies in these schools, whether it's Osborne, whether it's Bates, when they see our ladies come to the school and they're buttoned up and they're professional
Yes.
and they're dynamic and they're relatable, it's nothing like women in leadership.
Come on, y'all better talk about the ladies. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Hold on. Hey, Zaza, on that note,
Say it with your chest.
say it with your
Okay.
chest.
That's right.
Now listen, the people want to know one question. Now, mobile field force, how you gonna utilize it, CVI work, and all the things that you guys got coming up. How can we support y'all? How can we help you? What can we do to show up?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's CVI, Community Violence Intervention. That right there is where we have individual groups have been out there on the streets fighting for peace for a long time. Detroit 300, New Era, Detroit Friends and Family,
Shout
the
out
People's
Zeke.
Commute, all of them been doing amazing things.
Yes.
And they have been doing it for free.
Yeah.
And so when we had the opportunity, Mayor Duggan and I had the opportunity along with City Council to take American Rescue Plan Act and put money behind it and fund these initiatives, we actually dropped $10 million on it. And we put it out and it was for bid and they actually won. So it was a competitive process. I didn't just like say, hey, you all,
Right.
as some people may think. They went through the motions.
Right.
They submitted their grants. They did what they need to do.
Yeah.
And so we will put out additional grants for more people to get involved. But I tell people, make sure that you build a team. Don't wait till you just see some money on the table and say, okay, I'm about to put the band together. Already be doing the work.
Come
There
on.
you go.
That's how you can get involved. You can help. Just get involved. Help.
Right.
Come on.
That's right.
What about how can we support you, Chief?
National Fire Prevention Week is coming up October 5th. The first kickoff will be on Ryan and 7 Mile at Engine 56 down the street from Persian. The second one will be October 8th, which is a Wednesday, at Engine 54 on Trinity and Grand River. And the final one will be at Southwest Detroit Kimony Recreation Center right on Schaefer and Fort. But it's free hands-only CPR, free carbon monoxide detectors, free smoke alarms. We training you on fire safety. We got the mobile fire safety house. We call it the smoke house. It's a simulated house that teaches you how to get out of a fire. Fire extinguishers. We'll have our arson division. We'll have EMS there. You name it. We're there. So come on out. It's free. Everything's free and free food, free music, you name it. But we want everybody to be safe. We prevent fires. We don't want to fight fires ever again.
Come on.
So
That's what's up.
once again, we applaud y'all for coming out, and we
Thank
want to
you.
be conscious of your time.
Thanks for having me.
I got one thing that I want to touch on, and then we'll wrap it up with that. We know that September is the month of is Suicide Prevention Month. You guys probably well, not probably, you guys do have firsthand on situations when it comes to mental health or somebody's want to commit suicide where you got to come rescue people and things like that. How does training go in depth with you guys when you talk about the mental health and the suicide part with that? And I'll start with you.
Yeah, we have our officers trained in crisis intervention training.
Okay.
We answer probably about 1,000 911 calls to service with individuals in crisis. We have a whole unit that's dedicated to that.
Right.
And so we've trained basically all of our department in mental health first aid so that regardless of who respond, they have some idea.
Right.
And in 911, we actually have dispatchers with a behavioral health specialist there that can triage calls so that when they come in to be able to get them, if you call 911 and you're thinking about committing suicide, we're going to get you to a crisis line. Depending on what it is, we'll get somebody out to your house. We'll get trained professionals to be able to help you through that situation. But to the community, like Zaza said, how can we help? Don't ignore the signs. If you see somebody and they're going down and you see it's off, don't just ignore it.
Right.
Get involved.
Yes.
You know, get them some help. They can't get it for themselves. And everybody says, well, I don't want them to be mad at me. Guess what? You can save their life. And when they get the medication that they need and they get stabilized, they'll thank you later.
That's right.
But the worst thing that you will have on your conscience is to know that you could have did something and you didn't. You know, they called you at 12 o'clock at night and they said they was thinking about hurting themselves. And you say, oh, it's going to be all right. You go back to sleep. And you wake up and find out that they gone.
Yeah.
You could have did something.
Yeah.
The time now is to act.
Absolutely.
To be courageous.
Yes.
I've had to commit people in my family.
Yes.
The toughest thing you will ever have to do is do a petition to commit somebody when you see that they can't help themselves.
Yeah.
I save people's lives. And I've had to do it on a personal level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I tell you that when they stabilize, guess what? They thank you later. Was they mad at me? Did I get cussed out? Yeah, I did.
Sure.
You are going to get cussed out.
Yeah.
They're going to say, why are you doing this to me? But you got to do it. So we all have to stand up for the people that we love, and we got to be there because they can't do it when they're in crisis themselves. It's up to us.
Facts.
That's good, Chief.
Chief Harris?
And first of all, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, shout out to Executive Fire Commissioner Chuck Sims, my supervisor. He's created a robust system for us. It starts with us because our young firefighters, they see death and destruction every day, back to back to back to back.
Yes.
So we have a peer support group. We have counseling for us because we respond to this. And a lot of people say, when I came on, I'm sure the chief's the same. We came on, like I had a lot of Vietnam vets as supervisors. And we come out of a fire, somebody lost their lives, we got hurt. They hit you on the back, suck it up, kid, get ready for the next one. But it's a different day. People need to be able to go talk to someone, see a therapist, have a peer support group. So that's number one. Number two, we have our firefighters when they're in the academy. We just don't teach them how to put water on the hot stuff. We don't just teach them hands-on CPR. We teach them how to talk to people and engage in people and know your audience.
Yes.
If you're in Southwest Detroit, don't do something offensive to Southwest Detroit people.
Come on.
If you're over in that border, that Dearborn border over our Ford Road in Greenfield,
Come on.
don't say something or do something that's offensive to them.
Yep.
Learn how to interact, learn how to engage, and you never know what somebody's going through. So you treat everybody like this. Everybody we serve in the city of Detroit, whether it's a billionaire, whether it's a person making $3.75 an hour, we treat them like kings and queens because they're Detroit citizens, and we took an oath to take care of them.
Come on.
I appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll leave you guys with this, right? Because we like to stir up stuff here. Just a little bit.
Just a
little bit. Detroit Fire or Detroit Police? Who has the better athletes? Go.
It's police. I mean, I love them. They my cousins.
It's the face you making.
Rest in peace, Terry Durod, retired firefighter, retired NBA champion from the Boston Celtics, legendary University of Detroit hooper.
Yeah, because
Forget all of that.
I was gonna say, Chief,
the mascot
Terry
was a
Durod. Terry Durod was a firefighter.
Settle this right now. Arm wrestle. No, I'm playing.
Okay, y'all ready for Sunday's game?
Yeah, because I wouldn't. If Chief pulled up on me talking about I was shooting some hoops, I'd be like, yeah, man, you got this, man. I'm gonna go ahead. He like 6. How tall are you?
6'4". I'm not a hooper though. You don't want to hoop
Yeah,
with me.
but
I grab some rebounds.
Football.
all day.
Speaking of football, who y'all got on Sunday?
Yeah, come on. We got the line.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Lions in Green Bay, baby.
Ooh, I like how when when it's real when they hit the fist.
Come on. You see that
The
Honolulu
Detroit
blue?
Pride.
We do.
Detroit Pride.
See, I put mine on too.
But DPD's got some great athletes as well. We do a lot of basketball, tug of war, flag football.
Now, who win the majority of those?
DPD. Tug of war, we drag
Somebody
them.
ain't telling the truth. How both y'all gonna hold your arms up? Now?
Wait, somebody lying.
Put the church fingers down.
So that means, you know what? You got to come back and check in on Sweet 1701. May God bless and keep you all.
Yes.
You and your officers, you and your firefighters.
Yes.
And keep protecting the city of Detroit.
Amen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Ty.
Appreciate
God
you.
bless you.
Amazing, Ty, Steady Rock.
Coming up next on Sweet 1701, Zah's going to say it with her chest. Steady Rock got music, and we may have a little something when they leave. We can get the party started for real.
Okay.
Sweet 1701, let's go. Yo, what up, though? Tom Hopkins here. Listen, football season is in full kickoff mode. Your man cave should be set up by now. Did you go to Fifth Avenue Furniture? Did you let their specialists come in there and decorate your man cave so you can enjoy every football game coming on Thursday, Saturday? It's a game on every day, it seems like. Make sure your man cave is set up. Go see my people at Fifth Avenue Furniture, whether it's on Livernois on the west side or right here in Southfield on Greenfield. Make sure you get right for kickoff. Fifth Avenue Furniture, Suite 1701. Let's go. Yo, what up, though? Welcome back to Suite 1701. And it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, the Suite 1701 mixed with DJ Steady Rock. We got in the house from Johnny Walker. Billy, what up, though?
What up, though?
Okay, I like that so far. What you got today for us?
Well, today we're going to be doing a variation of the classic highball using Johnny Walker Black.
Okay, now you saying Johnny Walker, right? So
Yes.
it sounds like it's about to be a player's drink. So it's only right. DJ Steady Rock put us in the mix the right way with some players' music. DJ Steady Rock, let's go. Go ahead, Billy.
All right. So, well, today we're using Johnny Walker Black, which is a 12-year age Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's been around for over 200 years.
Whoa.
So this is classic cocktail that we're going on here. So with the highball, we're taking a couple ounces of Johnny Walker Black.
Okay. Come on, Big B. Not the little one.
Aha. And with our variation today, we're using some raspberry syrup.
Ooh.
So we're going to drop an ounce of the raspberry syrup into that.
Come on, syrup me.
There you go. Sweet like you.
You know it.
Look at Zah get all the compliments.
1701.
We're also doing a couple dashes of the bitters.
Okay, dash it.
Dash it.
Now,
One
what
and
does
two.
that consist of, Billy?
Pardon?
What did that consist of, the dash?
So the dashes, it's that one is another over a century-old recipe. There's 40 different botanicals that they put into it. It was originally designed as a digestive aid, but it adds a lot of complexity to the cocktail.
Now, in bartender language, what is that you just did with the rim? What's that called?
I was just flavoring the rim just to get a little bit of the tartness
Okay.
when you first sip the drink.
Gotcha. And this is called what now?
So this is our variation. This is a Johnny Walker Black Raspberry Highball.
Now, why do they call it highball?
So that's just one of the classic recipes that they had brought out with the Scotch whiskey.
Okay.
So Johnny Walker Black is a 12-year-old aged Scotch whiskey. That's a blend of over 40 different Scotches.
I love that.
I guess it's time for us to cheers and drink, right?
I think it's time to
I
cheers.
always get the first one.
All right, all right.
Shake, 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 shake. Woo! Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see what we talking about here.
Uh-huh.
Zah!
There you go.
He put it on there for me to taste
It
it.
was for a special purpose.
Oh, delightful.
Thank you, thank you.
Darling. You mad?
No, I'm not.
Cause
We
we
just
can
waiting for
I enjoy?
ours. We just waiting for
I'm
ours.
over here with me. It's
Right.
Big B.
You
It's
and
Big
Billy
B and Z.
You and Billy a little too comfy and cozy here.
Closer than close.
Well, should I make them one too?
I guess so. You go
All right.
ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
I'll do it.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Okay. Don't forget my girl D too.
I will. No.
So we got to make sure
Ladies
everybody get
first,
around
ladies
here.
first.
Now look, you're looking at live how it's done. How many shots is this?
So this is 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Black,
Okay.
and then I'm doing the 1 ounce of the raspberry syrup.
You gonna like it, Steady. It's good.
2 dashes of the bitters.
The bitters.
The bitters.
Gotta go with the bitters. Do a little stir here. Make sure it's a little mix.
Okay.
Steady, you keep mixing, I got yours.
I got you.
Ooh-wee. Come on, you gonna put that classic on like that?
I'm just a beginner mixer. I'm not the master mixer.
I mean, it's we playing.
Now you gotta do your glass how Jaza did her glass.
We're buddy
Being
time.
petty.
Thank you there, Billy.
There you go, my friend. All right,
There you go.
let's keep it going.
Let me know how that work out there for you, Steady Rock.
Look at that. Look at that. Let me see what this.
You gotta put your finger up. Do it again.
Oh,
Put your finger up.
No, let me do it the right way.
Come on.
Drink the drink, man.
Come on. Okay, player style.
Listen. Hey, Billy, that's hitting, baby.
Cheers.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
So make sure when you go out this weekend, football season has started. Make sure you get you some Johnny Walker Black and make you in highball just in time for football. Coming up next on Sweet 1701, we have our closing segment, Minds Matter, even yours.
What up, though, family? Your boy Torre is checking in. Now, you might be familiar with me from the bars. You know, the MC and Never Stops. Or you heard me on Sirius XM, LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio, or Hip Hop Nation. Maybe you caught the podcast with my brother Bezo. That's Hard to Earn. Maybe you saw me acting, or you know me from one of the many hit records I have written. None of that matters right now. What I need you to tap into is Sweet 1701. It's the new podcast from the homie Todd Mopkins. I know it's about to be crazy, and you checked in.
What up, though? Welcome back to Sweet 1701. Man, it got hot in here with the Chiefs. Za, I know what you got coming up next, right? What you about to do?
Listen,
Say it with your chest.
I'm gonna say it with my chest, and I got some community news that we all could use.
Well, let's go.
Listen, Daniel Baxter, shout out to Ocean Suite. Have y'all heard the story about the Black-owned family that went and purchased the house, and then a white mob came in, and a Black man got off of the murder because it was self-defense, because a Black family had moved into a white neighborhood right here in the city of Detroit. And so they're celebrating 100 years of courage with Dr. Ocean Suite. So it's just so happened that we Sweet 1701
Okay.
and they Ocean Suite. So you see how they go together like that right there?
There you go.
And so that's going to be at 2905 Garland Street on Detroit's east side. Charity's going to be performing. Dwelle's going to be performing.
My guy.
It's going to be an amazing
Wait,
fashion
who
show.
performing there?
Dwelle is performing
Okay.
there. Charity is
Shout out
performing
Charity.
there.
Shout out Charity.
And they're going to be honoring Derek from the NAACP, Derek Johnson. He's the president and CEO of NAACP. So come on out, family. That's going to be this weekend coming up in Detroit. And if you can't come out that weekend, go check out the house. It's open to the public. It's a historic house. And people need to come out and know the type of Black history that's happening right here in our city. Black history is American history. And that house is so beautiful. They've renovated it. You can walk through the house. First of all, the refrigerator. You should see the refrigerator. You should see the stove. It looked like some off the Henry Ford Museum right in our communities.
Nice.
And I think that families need to go and check that out. So there's definitely some community news that you can use, and I hope y'all go and check that out. I know y'all gonna go check it out. Todd.
Yeah, because the one thing we do as a people,
Okay.
when we go in somebody's house, the first place two places we go.
Okay.
That fridge,
the kitchen, and then they bathroom.
You know it.
We gotta make sure that's right and tight, because if it's not, we're gonna be like, hey, I'll be right back.
Listen, and by the house being so historic, a lot of the original formulations of the house and manufacturing of the house and renovations, they kept it. So it's a really great treat to take your family. It's free, and they have a beautiful ambiance outside. So that's something that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm hosting that event.
Throw that in. Might as well throw that in. What you doing there?
You know, I'm hosting the event, for the third time in a row.
Keep getting those checks. Keep getting those checks.
So that's one thing. And then, of course, you already know I went to a family reunion this weekend.
Okay.
I got to say it with my chest.
Oh, wait. What you got to do?
Say it with your
I got to
chest.
say it with my chest, man. What happened to our family reunions? Like, I went to a family reunion, and my family wasn't even there.
They wasn't reunion, huh?
No.
The reunion wasn't reunion.
My cousin's girlfriend family and all her friends was there.
Okay.
And so we got a chance to merge and love on them and build that bridge and close that gap within families. But what's happening?
The families have changed.
With the family structure, Big Mama and them, they all had the plates. They had everybody.
ERR.
Did y'all have
Everybody.
family reunions?
Yes. And you know what? What's crazy is the last family reunion that we had, actually, our younger generation put it together. So
Really?
everybody came. Like me and my brother was involved, and my younger cousins were involved. So a lot of us were involved with the younger generation, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't have that situation like you saw at that family reunion, and everybody showed up, and it was beautiful. But we need to do it again. It's been about 5, maybe 6, 7 years, but we need to do it again.
Oh, y'all ain't reunion then. That was a
You
get
know
together.
what? Because life is life, and everybody got so much going on. So, but yeah. But the last one we had, awesome. I mean, a lot of our families from Atlanta, and they came in. They was like, man, we've never been to a family reunion like this. I DJ. We had the whole weekend planned, and at the hall, everything was just, it was insane.
Oh, that's a real reunion when they come from the South.
Oh,
The
yeah.
family come from the South.
With the
from the
F.
South. Yeah.
South.
The South.
Not
When
the
they-
South, from the South.
When they come from the South, you know that's a real family reunion. What about you,
So
Todd?
let me ask you a question.
What?
I got a question. Have the era of Big Mama and them, is it over with? Or is it just
It
is it
is.
just bro and cuz and them now?
It is.
Dang.
It is.
That-
Because when
That's
Big Mama was
sad.
around,
I know.
things were different. Even Sunday dinners. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Big Mama, like, I can remember Sundays,
Come on.
or even the weekends.
Any day.
We going over grandma's house. I used to get mad, like, we're not going over grandma's house, grandma and grandpa's house.
And kept a meal.
Yeah, it was tradition. So now the times have changed, families have changed. I mean, right now, man, grandmas are 40.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, grandma's trying to go viral. Granddad is too.
exactly.
That's true. So is it because of the age of what we live in now, where, you know, when we was coming up as kids, things closed.
Come on.
They closed, like gas station closed,
Come on.
Yeah.
grocery stores closed, restaurant closed,
Yep.
and even on Christmas, right? Everything closed. Everything. This world is open 24 hours. That's why I tell you, America.
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 This is a dangerous thing that you're looking at right here, this camera, right? Because it's on 24/7. I remember a time when television went off,
You
At-
hear me?
mask came
When
on.
mask came
You
on.
couldn't hear nothing.
Look,
you couldn't see nothing.
I hated when
I hate-
mask came on.
'cause you
I was
knew-
like, oh,
yeah.
it's time to go to bed.
It's
man.
time to go to bed.
Then the national anthem came on,
Come
Yep.
on.
and then it was snow
And
on the
then that's-
TV for like
Yep.
6 hours.
Yep. Facts.
Yo,
We got to get back to that.
do y'all
No.
know
No.
No, family reunion part.
Oh.
what TV going on?
Yeah, and I want TV to go off.
Steady, you sleep by midnight anyway.
No, I'm not. No, you're asleep by 10
I'm
o'clock.
asleep by 10 o'clock.
Midnight, I'm just getting started. I don't, man, I'm
This
used
guy's
to
lying.
No, I'm serious. I'm used to being up late. No, I'm not like, listen, anybody that knows me, I'm used, because what I do.
You're a night
So
owl.
I be up late. Like last night, I didn't get to bed at 3 o'clock.
Right, and right. And then I call him at 11 o'clock in the morning. He's sleep.
Well, that's different. That's
Hello.
he's somebody in the morning.
It must be
don't do
nice.
my brother like that.
It
Don't do my
must be
brother
nice
like
to
that.
sleep at 11 o'clock in the morning.
That's
Don't do
different.
my brother like that. But the thing about it is that are we that far away from the family unit where we're not
We
doing
way
family
far away
reunions?
from it.
It's far away, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, I don't think it's coming back.
I think it's gonna come back if we put the time, like Steady said, take the initiative as the next generation.
You have to.
embody that family structure. I want to follow what Steady's family is doing and really take a page out of their book, because I think family reunions are necessary. You could be dating your cousin, and it almost happened to my son and his cousin at Cass.
Wow.
They found out that they was related right before they started dating.
But that's because they went to cast. Nope, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
My fault.
not
Shut up.
do
Sorry. Hey, I'm bitter. I'm bitter. My high school is gone. The great Detroit Southwestern is torn down, and it's becoming a bridge.
And that's like the greatest high school of them all.
Meyer High.
Redford High School is
wait,
not
not
my.
yet.
We give it back to the community though. We gave
Well,
back to
they
the
turned
community.
my school, Mackenzie, into elementary middle school. So it
Well,
started
my
young.
school is part of a new bridge that go to Canada. But let me tell you what has come back.
What's come back?
Money in the hood.
Okay.
Did y'all see the big game?
Ooh, the Powerball.
Powerballs has been hitting here.
Promise I wish I'm related to somebody.
Balls all in the hood. Money. Powerballs done hit the hood.
Hey, when I tell you Puritan, East Side, we got a winner on the West Side and a winner on the East Side.
Yes.
It's money in the hood.
It's $1 million winner and it's a $2 million winner. And the Powerball is still at $1 point something billion.
Yeah.
But
So let me ask you a question. If any of us hit the Powerball, are you still coming on Sweet 17?
No, listen. So I'm gonna get mine.
Stop
I'm gonna
lying.
keep yours out. So
I promise to God I am.
No, listen.
That's a lie.
I
it
swear
ain't.
on everything, and I told my wife this. I said, if I hit the Powerball, I'm going to fund our show and we're going to have text. And this is the only thing I'm going to do.
No, I ain't doing that.
No. I will do
I'm
that.
still showing up.
No. Honestly, no, this is my truth.
Praise the
This
Lord.
is my truth. Like I would actually do that. I would fund our podcast and I would keep, because it would be the only thing.
Please grab her drink.
No, this is real talk. Because I feel like this is the one thing that I want to do. I would retire from DJing.
Amen.
But I would want to do this because I love doing this.
Let me tell
You
you
would
something.
retire?
Yeah.
How much?
Unless it's it's got to be like I'm getting paid like Shaq kind of gig. Because when you hit that pop off, I got 1.something billion.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to be lugging equipment.
America.
You can hire somebody, a caddy, a DJ caddy.
America.
You'll never have to carry your bags again.
America. I guarantee if either Steady Rock or Zah,
Don't do that to us. What about
even
you?
myself,
You not gonna come back, Todd?
What?
You not coming back to the Sweet?
Unfortunately, Sweet 1701.
It's gonna be Sweet
Unfortunately, Sweet 1701. No, it'll be Sweet 17-0 because the one is gone.
You're gonna have to do a hologram.
1.5 billion. It's been big fun, but your man got to run. I got 1.5 billion to do, and they're lying to you, America. Look at me, America.
I'm not.
Close up.
You leaving
Don't worry about Steady.
No,
America.
no.
1.5. Listen, we are thousandaires, and they already difficult to deal with. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we put some bees? Put some bees on that? Like, Zah's never walking again. She's going to get carried everywhere she go.
Now that might be an
See what I'm saying?
Like in Chappelle's show.
That might be an act.
Time to go.
I'll be on like Princess Jasmine on a red carpet everywhere I go. Okay.
Let me tell you what's a go right now.
What's that?
What?
It's football season.
Yes!
Yes!
And let me
Lions!
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What?
This week
What?
is the opening kickoff for
Say it with your chest.
No, it ain't. It's for
I really would have liked to build up the anticipation for this. But once again, DJ Too Much over here.
Look, it
It's
ain't
too
me, man.
quick,
It's-
quick draw on the graw. So we got this going on, Steady Rock.
What's that?
Zah.
What?
The Super Bowl champions.
Come
I'm
on,
predicting
talk
it.
about 'em.
I'm
Yes.
predicting it. Mine, he just can't help it. It's kickoff season. He can't help it.
Hold on.
He can't.
Zah, he
ding.
pointed at me.
That's you got make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel
Follow us.
at Sweet 1701.
Please
So you can see
subscribe.
why me and Zah go ding every once in a while. And you can see behind the footage from our producer, Chris, who does social media. You can see
Okay.
why we say ding.
They do
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
That's all that is.
Let me see. That's what happened when you go to Meyer High.
Super Bowl.
Meyer High.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
Steady Rock.
Hold on.
Big line.
I'm going to do this.
Wait, Bridge High.
Well,
But you did that. Did he do that, Zah?
My name Bennett and I ain't
See?
it.
See, Zah, no.
we have this weekend the Green Bay Packers
Yep. Boo.
taking on our beloved Super Bowl champion Detroit Lions.
Let's go.
See how I fly?
Another one bites the dust.
That's right. Come
I
on.
predict in America, this is being recorded.
Miracle.
Lions 38, Green Bay 17. How do you feel about the game, Zah?
You know what?
Because you're trying to drive there.
Listen, I heard that it was 8 hours. We just Googled it.
Okay.
And it's only 8 hours to drive
That's it.
over there.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, why not take a road trip? We got to support our Lions on the road.
Mm-hmm.
The fans here in Detroit, they go bananas. They go crazy. And I think let's increase those road trips and let's go follow these Lions so we can make sure they hear our roars in the stands.
So what do you think the score is going to be, Zah?
Child, I don't know, but I know we're going to win.
So you're not putting no score out there?
Nah, because I ain't, nah.
You're not saying that with your chest
No,
on?
I ain't saying that with my chest. I'm not part of the fantasy football people, y'all. Y'all be picking the numbers and stuff, but they gonna win.
Steady Rock?
Listen. I mean, you gave, I'm gonna give Green Bay a little credit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
You don't give a
the
credit.
score gonna be 35-21.
So you're saying it's going to be a little close?
It's gonna be a little bit close, but Detroit definitely gonna be spanking that.
Then next week, it's the home opener against the Bears.
Man, I'm so excited.
Listen.
What we doing? What we doing? Cause what?
To all our former coaches that are over there in Chicago,
What?
You about to get whooped.
So, shout out to the greatest university in the world,
Okay. Which one?
the one up here in Ann Arbor,
I already
Okay.
know where he going with this.
Okay.
the University of Michigan.
I
Okay.
already know where he going with
Go
this.
blue.
Shout out to Bryce Underwood.
Okay.
Yes.
As a youngster, went into the big house, showed up and showed out in his first collegiate game.
Come on.
And you know what I heard several times at that game?
What'd you hear?
Let's go, Steady Rock.
Hey, point to the cup, though. Show him the cup. Show him the cup, Todd.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
Hail to the victors.
this week is a little tough because they're going to Oklahoma.
Okay.
You know, traditionally, Oklahoma has always been a powerhouse college.
And they have.
But I think the young fella,
We gonna do it.
the YN, the young nephew,
Young
There you
nephew.
go.
courtesy
go.
of Zah, the young nephew, Bryce Underwood, is going to go into Norman, Oklahoma, and show up and show out. And we will be 2-0.
Okay.
Steady
Listen.
Rock, I know you saw some games over the weekend.
Ooh, listen. First of all, I'm gonna just shout out. I gotta shout out Bryce Underwood.
Yeah.
Listen, he is a talent that's unbelievable.
Yes.
Right now, I think, and this is my personal opinion, if Bryce wanted to enter the draft and go to the NFL, he can play at an NFL level.
Okay.
That's how dope he is. But let's go and talk about. So I had
He
to pull
pulled out the book.
I gotta pull out my notes.
He took notes. He did homework.
Zah, listen.
Talk to me.
So opening
And he had
weekend.
to fix his Miches.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Right. Opening weekend for college football.
Okay.
It's a bunch of great games, a couple of upsets, but I want to talk about some of these scores
Okay.
where, I mean, teams just came out and they murdered teams. So I got a few. So Western Illinois versus Illinois. The score was Western Illinois 3, Illinois 52.
Dang.
Blowouts.
Dang.
Montana State 13, Oregon 59.
Dang. Did they not
Long-
want to play?
Yeah, they didn't even pinch them. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Here's one that was crazy. Long Island 0, Florida Gators 55.
Wow.
Georgia State 7, Ole Miss 63, South Dakota 7, Iowa State 55.
Was they sleep?
AR Pine Bluff 7. Now, Texas Tech 67. They beat them boys by 60 points. So I had to point them teams
Yeah,
out.
you needed your notebook for them numbers.
Listen.
Well, Steady Rock, you know, traditionally in college football, the powerhouse always play these cupcake schools.
Yeah, but I mean, beating them like that?
But that usually happens, right? It's just that people score teams like Michigan, they're taking on bigger opponents to get them ready.
Yeah.
But the one game that I was fascinated about too, and I am like undercover fan of these as well because of my era.
Okay.
The University of Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
They popped Notre Dame.
Okay.
Ooh. And I was in Notre Dame. That was crazy. I was in Notre Dame for a wedding that weekend. And I'm telling you, all the students out there, they were buzzing about that. I mean, it was uproar about that game. Like, and then to find out that they lost.
Yeah, so they had a lot of people there. They had coach Jimmy Johnson came through. Michael Irvin was there on the sideline.
Dang.
Listen,
It's crazy.
in sports for our era, the most iconic football teams was the U back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They were like the bad boys of college football.
Okay.
Then in 1990, you had the UNLV Running Rebels basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, after that, we had our beloved Fab Five.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that set trends and set a lifestyle of what you see in today.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the University of Miami, the U, if it wasn't for UNLV, the Running Rebels, shout out Anderson Hunt from the great Detroit Southwestern High School. I don't know if Redford had any professional
Yeah, we
basketball
did.
players.
Mackenzie did.
Y'all had Doug Smith. Just shout out
Jerome Bettis, the
Jerome
bus.
Bettis.
He ain't gonna do his research on us.
There's nothing to look at. See, America, look, that's it. That's that.
Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna shout out my nephew. He
Okay.
played this weekend in Hazel Park. They
There you go.
beat what's that, Loyola
Yep.
High School.
Yeah.
And he's the captain. So shout out to my nephew Braylon.
Okay. And then we had the Fab Five. So
Right.
you had those three and all of the iconic Georgetown teams back in the day. So that was started fashion. That's what
Mhm.
started everything that you see when it comes to music, sports, and lifestyle.
Yes.
Steady Rock, speaking of music and lifestyle,
Okay.
what you got in music news?
Listen, so the first thing I want to talk about in music news, I want to talk to y'all about this Lil Wayne concert that just happened here in Detroit. And I'm like, people were giving a lot of mixed reviews because Lil Wayne came out and he did a lot of his new stuff and did a lot of the truck Wayne stuff.
Like rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
man.
it was...
They got truck fit Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he did the truck fit, show, and people was like, where's where they at? Where's, Fireman? Where's all the hits and the classics that were known? So I want to pose this question to y'all. If y'all go see an artist, and I know artists come out with new music, but at a show, especially like this was the Carter tour. Now we all know the Carter tour, 500 Degrees, we want that classic Wayne. So if it's the Carter tour, wouldn't you want to see your artist perform songs from that era of, the hits that made them?
Yeah.
You could piece in a few of the little,
Newer
new tracks, but they said majority is his show. A lot of people didn't know the music.
Zod, let you go first.
I think that's well, I love the fact that artists want to emerge and try new things, right? Because if you're a loyal fan, you're going to be receptive to your artist to hear, okay, Beyonce transitioned from R&B to country. So when you are a loyal fan, you want to see what the artist can do. But when it comes to Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah.
It's Weezy F baby. Please say the baby.
And it's called the Carter tour.
Keep going, Zod. Keep going.
I don't want to hear.
Exactly. So my thing is, if he was going to do that
again. You don't want to hear the what? That Johnny Walker is kicking in.
Right.
No,
but look, my thing is, if he was going to do that, it should have been called the Truck Fit Tour or, something different. Because when you think of the Carter, like when Beyonce, she did the Cowboy Carter tour.
Right.
So everybody knew, put on your boots, put on your cowboy hats.
Yeah.
We're going to throw the classics in.
The theme.
But the theme of it is the heartbeat of her cowboy music.
Right.
So by being called a Carter tour, people were looking forward the actual
Classics.
Lil Wayne classics.
What you think?
My pet peeve?
What?
I'm going to say this with my chest, right?
Say it with your chest.
I got to.
Say it with your chest.
I hate when artists do other artists' songs.
Really?
When you
Like a
have
remix?
when you have an enormous catalog on your own.
Yes.
Like sometimes they miss out on the songs that I really want to go and see
Okay.
because they too busy singing somebody else's song.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Because they feel like they sound better than the person, or it may be their favorite song, right? So I didn't have that problem this past weekend.
I bet you did.
Because I went to go see, along with my brother Jalen Rose and my cousin Scam Armand.
I don't want to talk
Where
about
y'all
it.
go?
Oh, I went and seen one of my top 5 favorite groups of all time, EPMD.
Did you?
And let me say this.
Return of the Legends.
Shout out Suleiman Mayusi and all them, the Mayusi family, the Right Productions. Down there at the Aretha Franklin, we still call it Shane Park. It's always what we call it Shane Park. Sorry.
That's right.
But I finally had a chance to meet one person.
Really?
Who was that?
Who?
This was like my first girlfriend.
In your mind?
In my mind.
Is it
I finally had a chance to meet MC Light.
I knew it.
Took a picture with her. Took a picture with her and all that. So kind of like how women go crazy over LL Cool J, things like that.
I got a story behind that too.
I had to hold my composure.
Yes.
Did you?
But I had let her know when Cha 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 came out as a 17-year-old, when Cha 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 to this Mardi Gras, I'm the dopest female that you heard that from. Okay, I know it. Listen, know it very well.
Okay.
Know it very
talk
well.
About it.
I had to let her know that a 17-year-old Ty spent so much money on the box.
Come on, baby.
Wait, did that sound right, America? That didn't sound right, America. Let me say
It was
this.
when the numbers you were calling.
Let me say this.
The box,
the video
was a
box.
Cable
it was a cable thing
channel.
where you can call in
And put the numbers in of the song you wanted.
Yeah, the box.
Because that could have went a whole other way. Spend the money on the box.
We let you MC like.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I had to let her know that we had to do this. And I spent, and my mother's phone got cut off because her phone bill was almost $800 because I was constantly ordering Cha-cha-cha on the video jukebox.
Yeah.
We both had a great laugh and all that.
And I will say this, man, and I hope you enjoyed yourself this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's the first time, and I've been at Eureka on Mr. Shane Park last 20 years.
Uh-huh.
This is the first year that I didn't get a chance to DJ the concert because I was on my best man duty.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah, so that's how I know about the Notre Dame, all the fans
Okay,
and all the
give a
students.
shout out where you was at.
So I was in Indiana,
shouting everybody else
South
out
Bend,
except
Indiana,
for the groom. Go
Notre
ahead.
Dame. So shout out to my brother, my boy. I'm gonna call his government name because now he's Dr. Robert Taylor, my boy DJ King
Okay.
Rob,
There you
and
go.
his beautiful wife Danica. Those are my family.
Yes.
Those are my people. So I was on best man duties out there this weekend. That's why I missed the shows, and
That's
that's why I wasn't
beautiful.
DJing. So let's move it along. I need to talk about this Cardi B situation.
Hold
Oh,
on,
man.
don't be, hold on now.
You got to watch out because you know she.
No.
I love me some Cardi
I love
B.
You got
Cardi.
to watch out.
And I'm Jody Z.
I
Oh,
got you.
let me get me some coffee. Go
So
ahead.
let me just paint the picture. So Cardi B was involved in a lawsuit. A young lady
Picasso.
said that Cardi B beat her up, whatever the case may be. She wanted $24 million.
Wait a minute.
$24 million.
How much?
$24 million. And at the end of the trial, they couldn't find no evidence
Man.
of Cardi B beating
Man.
up this young lady. So I'm just like, why is it that as a people, or just people in general,
Yeah.
why do we try to go for the money grab knowing that things didn't happen? That's just crazy. Like, Cardi B had to go through this whole litigation, pay all this money, and I know it's two sides to a story, but it didn't happen.
Did she win?
No, Cardi B got off.
And so the lady didn't get nothing.
Nathan.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do this
What?
for time. Cardi B won, and that young lady,
Ain't getting nothing.
Nathan. So it's just like, why do you try to go for the money grab? Why do you go after artists like that? Because I mean, it kind of dragged Cardi through the mud.
But shouldn't artists be, and I love me some Cardi, so Cardi, I ain't coming for you. And I love you, girl. Okay, call me. We want to bring you on the show. The thing about it is do artists put themselves in positions where they get sued? Like, I feel like, Cardi, okay, you the girl from the Boogie Down Bronx, right? Like, you from New York. You still carry that, right? Just like I'm from Joy Road. But I also know I got to be mindful not to punch somebody in their throat because I got this money and I have this platform. I got to protect what I'm building. When do we get?
But Zah, at the same time, and I get what you're saying. First and foremost, we're human.
Yeah.
We're people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody walked in here right now on your
All
set,
right, John Legend. Go ahead.
Oh, see, let somebody come in. If somebody came in here, walked in here, and challenged you, or
Yeah.
looking to piss off Zah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have a human reaction.
Absolutely. You're right.
I mean, yeah, we want to put ourselves in check, but then you don't want to look like a punk at the same time.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying because I've been put in situations where I'm like, okay, if I get angry and to that point, I'm DJ Steady Rock. Let me protect my brand first.
Yes.
But sometimes people can push you to that point where that's out the window.
Yeah.
Because I'm human first.
A lot of our artists, though, that look like us,
Yeah.
they end up getting jacked up because of these type of situations. I just want our artists, especially Detroit artists,
Yeah.
Detroit artists specifically, that's what we're talking about. We got to protect our brand and our Detroit artists, because it don't take a little bit to pop off. And I choose Jesus. It'd be a fight every day. And I'm not even a rapper. I'm not even talking about slept on the floor. Police at the door. You know what I'm saying? Hit the floor. So yeah, but I support that, and I'm glad, DJ Steady, that you're bringing that awareness out. That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, and I want to reference this real quick. It's just like when Mike Tyson got sued, the guy came in intentionally to piss Mike Tyson off.
Wow.
And literally did things, and Mike Tyson hit him. Now, of course, Mike Tyson hands are illegal. He has insurance on him. I mean, he one punch and he can possibly kill you. But he kind of won that case because, I mean, the human factor is this guy came in looking for Mike Tyson. He knew Tyson was there. He was looking to get a lawsuit. So we got to draw the line, like where, and I'm glad the lawyers and the law is protecting people like that, because it's just crazy how people think, oh, such and such, I seen it, especially now on social media, oh, they here. I'm going over there. I'm about to
see what I can come up with.
I'm about to come up. You know,
Okay.
I'm about to hit the Powerball by getting hit.
Okay. I need to find out who on Puritan and on the east side.
Right. You had a better chance of going on Puritan and playing the Powerball. So my take on this is this, right? America, once again, this thing is a powerful thing.
Yes, it is.
Your phone is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Once you start going viral, once you start becoming in the once you start getting into public eye, you put a target, you put a bullseye on you that you don't even know is there.
Facts.
Right? So you have people that's plotting on you all the time. Whether you got two sets of people, right? And I'm not gonna tell you who said this because I don't want to be the person that be like name dropping and stuff like that.
Okay.
You have two people, some that's gonna applaud you, and there's some that's gonna approach you in the wrong way.
Ooh.
So you have to learn the difference on where you go and what you do, right? Sometimes we set ourselves up by, I'm not gonna say portraying the image, but sometimes we set ourselves up by being in environments we really shouldn't be in, right?
Yeah.
Because once you get to a certain level, you're not ordinary people anymore. That's just what you're not. And unfortunately, that's the gift that comes with the curse.
Thanks.
So you have to be very familiar with your surroundings and your settings. With the things that even now, right?
Yeah.
It's things that you used to can do that you can't just do no more.
Facts.
Because you got jealous people, you got people that has ill will towards you, and like I said before, you become a target.
Yep.
And it's not fair because you still want to be this normal person.
Exactly.
Imagine being someone like an Eminem.
Facts.
He can't even go to a Target, even a
gas
Jay-Z.
station.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Our brother, Jalen Rose.
Facts.
Yeah.
Every time we go somewhere, he stopped every 5 seconds to get a picture, which he loves it, right?
Yes.
These his people. And
Shout out to Jalen.
he's always going to be there. He's always going to show up and show out. But just imagine when your success consumes you into a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that bubble to boat because you just want to be normal.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because there are some artists that have quit the industry because they couldn't deal with the success.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm just like, it takes, like, even for me, in being a small, you know, Detroit.
Ain't nothing small about you,
well,
Steady.
I mean, just being a Detroit
Big
legend.
Steady, not the little one.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's tough, man. It's really tough because even myself, I have to watch how I move.
Yes.
I have to, you know, be careful, not just because I live in Detroit. Detroit has nothing to do. It's because of who I am.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I've seen it, been on both sides of the coin, so I definitely understand it.
And with that comes a lot of pressure mentally too, right? A lot of people can't handle success.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next topic, right? This is called Minds Matter.
Yes.
Okay.
Minds Matter, even yours. This month, September, is suicide prevention or suicide awareness month.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have lost entertainers,
Yep.
Yes.
celebrities,
Yes.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
My dad.
Yeah, a lot of people that just have consumed too much pressure in life.
Absolutely.
And they figure that that is the best way out, which it isn't.
It's not.
It's really not.
And I can't speak for nobody but for me, right?
Yeah.
I remember having a bout of that as well, too, when I thought like everything was closing down on me, things like that. Well, maybe I need to get up out of here because I can't take the pressure of life anymore.
Yeah.
Been there.
But I want you to know that it's a place and it's a number you can call.
Yes.
Like Chief Bettison said earlier in our interview, right? Call someone, right? Don't be that person that ignores the sign.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's why we got to be very particular when we have our conversations. When we always say, hey, you all right? It's cliche for the next person to be like, yeah, I'm straight, I'm cool. But what do we do when that person has had enough and they come to you and they say, no, I'm not all right?
Yeah.
And you got to have that 8-hour conversation with them
Yeah.
or a 10-hour conversation with them.
Yeah.
Because you as a human and you as caring for that person don't want to let that person out their sight.
Absolutely.
So I want you to know that it's a number you can call and it's 988.
Yes.
That's the mental health suicide prevention hotline.
Yes.
we're always going to stress this here on the show because depression,
real.
anxiety,
It's real.
suicide
It's real.
has resonated amongst all of us in here.
Yes.
So we could talk from a personal level. Zai, I give you a couple minutes to talk on it for suicide.
Well, you know, it's so funny because when I first started doing hosting and different things of that nature, I was 13 years old. And that was one of my first short talks, was having to speak about suicide in church,
Right.
only to find out at 13 that 8 years later, my father was going to commit suicide the day after Thanksgiving. And during the holidays, one of the most challenging times. But I'm in a peaceful place now because, you know, as you grieve, you learn one of the stages of grief is acceptance. And so, you know, having my father commit suicide, my dad was a beast. Eastside, Kettering, Harper, Van Dyke. You know, he was one of the leaders of the family. So he was suffering from mental challenges and he didn't want to talk to anybody. And sometimes, you know, with men specifically and women too, you know, we can be prideful and we can have that ego where we don't want to look like we ain't got ourselves together. And, you know, I'm the first one to say with losing my hair and all of the things that I had to deal with alopecia, that took a toll out on me too. You know, it messed with my mental, it messed with my beauty, it messed with my self-esteem. And there were moments where I was like, you know what, I don't want to be here, but I also recognize the power of God, the power of prayer, the power of saying I'm not okay. And that's what I wish my dad would have told me. I'm not okay. I talked to my dad on Thanksgiving, and that's what bothers me the most. Sometimes, was there something I could have said on that Thanksgiving time frame that would have made him, you know, say, well, I'll come by for a plate or, I'm gonna come see y'all tomorrow. Did I create it? You know,
Right.
You always think, what was that determining tip factor that just says, you know what, this is my last straw. So,
yeah.
but I'm grateful for my dad.
That's what's up. And I would say for me is like kind of know the signs when you're talking to someone.
Yeah.
Like if you hear the down in their voice. Because one thing I can say about Ty, like when I'm going through something, he automatically he'll call me, hey man, you straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Nah, are you good? He would ask me that like a second time, and make sure. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. But, and then we get to talking, you know. So kind of like know the signs when you're talking to somebody. Because I can even remember, I posted something. I was in Indiana doing an event and I was going through something. Ty immediately called me, hey man, take that post down, redo it. That's not steady rock. And I was like, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm good. No, he said, that's not steady rock. So it's kind of like when you know somebody, kind of like if you know their traits and you know, like I know Zai is, you know, full of energy. So if I hear or see Zai and something's off, I'm gonna call Zai like, hey, you good?
Yeah.
You know, so that's something that we can do as humans. Like if you talking to somebody or you calling to check on somebody, kind of look out for the signs.
Yeah. And it's Suicide Awareness Month.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And like we said earlier, you can always call 988, or you don't want to talk, you can text, and we'll work it out because we need to see you here for the long haul. Yeah. We had a great show tonight.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Oh my God.
We had both of the Chiefs in here.
Yes.
We covered sports.
Covered music.
Big Billy was here.
We had Billy on the bar.
Johnny
Walker highballing up here.
Highball.
So listen, in all seriousness, please keep that number in mind, 988. And may God bless and keep you all on your respective journeys. And we hope to see you check back in here.
Yes.
Sweet 1701. Steady Rock, check us out. Let's go.
We out.
Everybody wants to be on Sweet 1701.
What up, though, Detroit? What's new? Sweet 1701, come through. Todd Hopkins, reintroduce yourself. This couldn't be done by no one else. Steady rock on the ones and twos. Cut sharp like Jalen Rose, hairline, ooh, yeah. Earl Flynn in my Pistons starter jacket. Got a fresh outfit with the Jimmy Smash. Zaza chose God over Joy Road. Musta kick the energy up in the fridge cold. Oh, got legends on the wall, man. Only sweet with legendary talk.
Sweet 1701, put the D in the frame. Where the hustlers wear threads and the legends got game. Talking Pistons while the city hit the blade. Old English D on the hat, can't forget the yay. BLS tapped in, scammer diamonds on the set. Counts rolling every quote stitch fresh off the press. DR2 cut clean, no cap, caught events. Every guest bring a thread that connect with success. The grind meets gloss, take it back.
This is just not a podcast. This is a production. Let's go.